Okay, things should be rolling. Receiving content. Okay, so it's basically going to be live in just a second. So, what's up, guys? This is a bit different. I've been wanting to do something like this for a bit now. I don't know if I'll be doing these often, but it's something I've been, like I said, I've been wanting to do for a bit. Basically, just kind of live stream how I do things, how I set up the scenes that I use in my intro animations and my motion design, things like that. Show you guys, give you guys like a little idea of how I do it. Note, I have not had any professional training or anything like that. I'm not a professional, so I'll be doing things. The way I do things are pretty basic and probably aren't correct, but I figured it might be entertaining to watch, so why not? But yeah, we're just gonna put together an abstract scene with some geometric shapes and some basic modeling, and just kind of put something together that you could use in like an intro. And after I'm done with this, what I might do is I'm gonna try to transition over to After Effects, and then actually do the animation portion. But we'll see how it goes, depending how long this takes. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a. What am I gonna start with? Let's start with a cube. Honestly, I think that'd be a good place to start. So we're gonna go ahead and make that about that. We're gonna make this kind of like just kind of like a little abstract, maybe pedestal. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and give it. I want to say 7 segments on each axis, and then we're gonna make it. Actually, I'm gonna make that a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and make that smaller. Well, maybe not. That's a little too small. Oh, you know what? Actually, screw the cube. I have a better idea. Let's see. Where is it? Cylinder. And instead of rotation segments at that, we're gonna make that 3. We're gonna make that at, I want to say 3. No, not. That's definitely gonna be bigger. I'll make that 8. No, 10. Radius. I think we should turn up the radius a bit. Definitely gonna like rotate it this way. 90 degrees. Do fine. Segments. Height segments. Ooh. It's going to be a little difficult to play with. It'll be fine. We're going to make that 2. Go ahead and make that editable. Start playing with, we're going to go ahead and start playing with these little faces here. What I like to do is I kind of like to just mess with the shape. Do a bunch of, like, extrusions and stuff and play with them. And then, like, bevel things and just... Basically, what I normally do whenever I'm developing a scene is just a whole lot of beveling and messing around with geometric shapes and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and make that subdivision 16. Should I make it 16? I'll make it 5 for now. So hit OK on that. See that? Yeah, like that looks pretty good to me right there. And then what I'll do is I'll do another inner extrusion, and then bring it down a little bit more. Then I'll select those and do the same thing sometimes. Note we're just developing like a scene. We're not doing any like heavy modeling. This is just me kind of developing shapes and putting them together to make a scene. So we're gonna go ahead and go to bevel again. Hit OK. I think, wait, oh wait. Did I do that right? I think I did. Hold on. No, I didn't. Here, I know what to do though. Just do that. Yeah, it kind of makes like a step look. And then we'll go ahead and move on to like other faces and stuff like that. I love how I'm talking like this is a tutorial. I should just kind of do whatever. So we're going to take that. Extrude inner. That's the sound of the coffee being done. If my mic even picks that up. I'll bring that down as well. We're just going to straight bevel this. Nah, I don't like that at all. I don't like that. Keep that the same. Maybe mess with them individually is probably a better idea. Oh, my settings. Actually, let's change it to standard for now. Don't want to make this look as smooth as possible right now. Actually, let's bring that one up a bit. Extrude the inner. Oh, extrude the inner of that. Bring that down. Bevel this. Oh. That don't look right. Or what I could do is this. No, it's too thin. You gotta bring that in a bit more. Otherwise it's just gonna look like a bunch of nonsense when you bring it into the other programs. You know what? I'm gonna go and put on some music. We're gonna open this up. Hold on. I'm gonna play the music I normally play whenever I'm working on stuff. Let's start with Uppermost. Uppermost, by the way, is like fantastic. I'm gonna turn that up a bit. Hopefully I don't get copyright and taken down for this. I shouldn't. I think I should be fine, as I'm just not gonna get any money off of this, even though I don't get any money. We're just gonna go ahead and straight up just go ahead and do that, I think. Maybe get rid of the subdivision part. That's pretty good. Go ahead and extrude the inner. Bring that down. As you can see, I like to kind of make this step look. And then what we can do is now we're gonna play with the other faces. Maybe bring those out. Actually, I have a better idea. So we're gonna bring those back in. And then, let's see. Actually, maybe not. I'm trying to think. Maybe if I do this. Bring this in about. Do that to every single bottom one right here. Actually, that's not going to work because the values aren't the same. Or, what I could do is this. So you just inner extrude it. Extrude it out like that. Dagnabbit, didn't have the other selected. Extrude it like that. Then take... take these. Maybe subdivide them. Now note when you subdivide, it subdivides all those polygons. And what's up, man? It's good to see you. I know this is a bit different than what you're used to, but this is kind of where I wanted to take my channel, so hopefully it's entertaining. Go ahead and... no, that's 4 is enough, I think. And then what you do... actually, I had those selected. Those were fine. Then what we can do is extrude those. And bring them down just a bit. Then we can... and the whole reason why I subdivided is because if you need more polygons later to work with, more faces, then they're already there and it won't cause any issues. So you want to make sure you plan out what you need subdivided early whenever you're just kind of doing stuff like this. Is the music too loud, Panda? Because I don't know what you guys are hearing. Maybe I should take a moment to listen to the stream. See if maybe it's too loud, I don't know. There's that. But yeah, there's a lot you can just do with, you know, standard shapes and just play around with them. Like this right here, this could be like a sci-fi pedestal, or just I don't know. It could be anything. So it's fun to mess with like abstract shapes and do stuff like that. In fact, what I think I'm gonna do is work off of this and go ahead and make a landscape. This is a good way to make like uneven ground. We're gonna go ahead and bring up... oh, no, not that. One of these is gonna control it. There we go. A bit loud? Got it. Easy to fix. How's that? Is that better? Oh. Actually, we can just bring this to 15. I think 15 should be good. And then... go ahead and make that 100 and 100 just because... nah, go back. I like that. And then we're gonna mess with the random seed. Or just seed, it's not random. What we can do is we can go into this view mode, look at it. I don't want it to cover too much of the bottom parts, so I think that's pretty good. So this helps make like uneven ground. You can make this like bump this up to 1,000 by 1,000. Oh, not 100. 1,000. So as you can see like the little bumps and stuff, and that will definitely make it's subtle, but trust me, it makes a difference, and it really, the quality of things when you're producing them and like the final product with that uneven ground, trust me, it makes a difference. It's a subtle difference, but it will make a difference, I think. So now we have this part kind of put together. What we can do is we can start adding more basic geometry, like maybe something floating above this pedestal. So I could take one of these, are some of my favorite to mess with, these right here. And I like to mess with them as this, and I just make that 2 or 3. Turn down the radius a bit though, for sure. Bring that down to about here. Now even that's still a little big. Make that editable. And as you can see, you got these like little subdivides here. Oh, these are my favorite. Like, some people, they're they nerd out about like video games and TV shows they watch. I nerd out about like 3D programs and shit like that. But like I said, this is like, these shapes are my favorite to play with because they're just so offset and abstract and geometrical at the same time. I know it's a bunch of artsy terms and seems really nerdy, but holy crap, is it fun for me. Oh. Just select all these and then oh, did I not select something over here? Will I play BioShock? I don't know, man. I think definitely not for this stream. This stream is just dedicated to this. But will I play BioShock? I might be making a new channel for gaming. And it'll be strictly live streaming, because if I'm honest, man, I just don't enjoy the video making process for things like that anymore. I really don't. It's just, for me personally, it's not fun anymore, right? And I don't know. It's just I think I've kind of moved on from that. There's something not right. I think I have too many faces selected at once and it's not knowing what to do. Yeah, but like as for BioShock and the games that I was planning on doing, I don't think I'm going to be doing them on this channel. I plan to start promoting my Twitch on here. But this channel is really going to be dedicated to my motion design, because my motion design is where my passion is at. Stuff like this, I've been doing it for a couple of years now. So yeah, I think that the video games are going to be moved somewhere else if I do them, because I really want this channel to be dedicated to things like this. So, but most likely just not here, and it might be a bit longer than I said before, which makes me feel bad, but that's kind of how it is. So go ahead and just mess with random parts. Actually, I want it on all sides this time. And then actually, we're gonna bring that in. Why is it doing that? It's not supposed to do that. It's really weird. It's not supposed to be doing that. And I'm probably fucking something up and just not knowing. I'll just do individual shapes. Let me try subdividing. Yeah, subdivide this and then extrude the inner. See, like, things like that I think are really cool whenever you spend time to work on them and just play around with them. You can make some pretty cool stuff with just like regular old geometric shapes. Some really like futuristic looking shit. Like this could be a futuristic energy core or something that I'm working on. You never know what these could be. And of course I plan to make some not so like geometric stuff. This is a abstract scene after all, which means there's going to be more than one thing. And it's obviously not, you know, abstract means it's also not going to be super realistic looking, but it should look, I think it'll probably look good. That doesn't look too bad. You're thinking about starting a YouTube channel? Hey, dude, you know what? You go for it. But let me just give you some friendly advice. I would suggest not doing gaming. I mean, if that's just what you want to do and that's what you have fun doing, by all means do it. But I just don't expect, because gaming is very oversaturated on this platform. So, the only reason why I did gaming was because at the time, I legitimately enjoyed it. Obviously, that's not the case anymore, but, yeah, you know, do it because you enjoy it, not because you want fame or money. Because you, more than likely, you're gonna be disappointed, because it's difficult, man. Like, it's real difficult to make a name for yourself. You have to have connections these days. Even on YouTube, where it used to be like anybody could do it, not anymore, man. You have to have connections, and you have to know people, and all this business. It's really, just do it because you want to, not because you want to be famous. Trust me, you'll be a lot happier. And you'll be more content with your work. This is actually turning out pretty cool. I'm really liking this. Let's see, display. There should be an ambient occlusion. Quick shading. There should be one with ambient occlusion. Constant shading? Oh god, no. I forgot what that even looked like. Oh, if I do want ambient occlusion, I forgot I'm going to need a light, but I don't feel like doing lights right now. Let's see. What on earth? No wonder some things didn't. That's not supposed to be there. It's creating polygons that I'm not telling it to create. Well, there you go. Exactly. Just do it because you enjoy making videos. That is the best. That is the best thing you can do. All this subdividing is, like, I guess, throwing off the program. This shouldn't be happening. What if I do matrix? I normally don't play with the matrix one because it's so... It's not very controllable. Steps. $64. I'm gonna do 64 steps just because it's smooth. Bring this up. Oh. Or maybe instead of this being like the energy core, what you could do is you could bring, you know, scale that up and make it a background object. Because what I like to do to add kind of like perception or depth perception is add things and little things in the background, and you know, it helps. So I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate that to bring that to the opposite side, and you've got symmetrical background objects. What do I want to do with the center? I think I want another part to this pedestal. I'm just trying to think of what. As for the, I don't know if you're getting, I don't know what the stream looks like though whenever it comes to lag, so hopefully nothing's lagging. I know that sometimes programs can conflict and stuff. I don't know why those don't look smooth. Oh, you know what? I wonder, oh my gosh, that looks freaky. That, I just subdivided everything. Hold on. Standard. What does edge do? Boundary. I don't normally play with a whole lot of stuff. Subdivide renderer. I'm gonna subdivide this. Oh no! Oh, that made my program freak out. Okay, we're done with this subdivision surface. Nerd. Oh, dude, that was freaky. But let's see. Wait a second. What is that? What are those? Let's go ahead and bring this back. Back to before it was... There we go. I didn't really... Just to let you know, I didn't have a plan as to what I was going to be modeling. I'm just modeling. So, if things, you know, look funky... Or if like I retrace steps a whole lot, it's because I'm actually not I don't have anything planned out. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're watching. That I'm just playing around at the moment. So don't think this is like something that I would do whenever I'm planning out an intro. I'm just modeling. I'm just jacking around. And we're gonna go ahead and actually. Ooh, wait. Select the bottom edges as well. Unless these are jacked up too. I know the faces are jacked up. And then bevel that. It's still doing it. It's really stupid. Wish I knew why it was doing that. It might have been because of the subdivision I did earlier, but what can you do? I want to do something with the top here. So I think what I'm going to do is extrude the inner bits. Or actually... I'm gonna bevel it. I think I have an idea. That looks kind of trippy. No, we're not going to do that though. That would have been cool though. Or that would have been something different, I think. By the way, also, anybody who wants to do animation, coffee will be your best friend. Just saying. Whoa, that is not what I meant to do. What the heck? Smooth shift is what I wanted. Because then I can subdivide it as I go. Actually, 2 should be good enough. 2 subdivisions. And then bring these in. What I'm probably going to end up doing is adding like tubes and pipes and stuff here in a second. Make it more, I guess, industrial. inner extrude. What I could do is just go ahead. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring these in. And I'm going to go ahead and work on those tubes. I think that this is good enough when it comes to the actual object itself, especially since this probably won't actually be used for anything except for a personal passion project or something. I don't know. But oh. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and level out these edges and get to work on the tubes or pipes or whatever. Aw, crap! Did I really? Dag nabbit! Shit. No. What are you doing? What? What is this? What is this, like, random... Oh, I see. No, I get it now. Okay, I know why it's doing that. I can't go too far if I don't bring it in far enough. I forgot that's kind of how things work, huh? I think that should be good. Yeah, that's good. And then I kind of... Or maybe instead, make the pipes go into here. That way I don't have to make as many. By the way, if you hear my dogs in the background, they're in trouble, so they're in their kennel at the moment. And they whimper a little bit because they don't like to be in there. Yeah, and I'll do beveling if it seems necessary, but I think the beveling will be fine. I don't think I need a bevel. Hush. So now what we need to do is go ahead and make a spot for the tubes to come out of from the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and make another cylinder real quick. Bring that down to here. I'm going to need 4 of them, so... Maybe even make them come out of the triangle. I don't know. See, this is why I like just kind of messing around, because you never know what it'll turn out to be. It just kind of is whatever it is at the end. Go ahead and bring it about. And then I'm gonna do something to it, so go ahead and make it like 8. No height segments are gonna be needed. Yeah, I think that'll be good. We'll go ahead and call this pipe. Pipe. Why is it so hard to just name it? Fuck it. I'll just leave it as polygon right now. And then bring these together. Bevel it. Yeah, that's pretty good. That right there is good enough for what we're about to do. So what we have to do now is what we're going to do is we're going to make a spline. That's gonna go kind of like twisty turby though. Right there. But this does mean we're gonna have to play with it a little bit though, because it's not gonna be perfectly in there. So first we gotta line it up with this, which I think that right there is actually good enough. And then we gotta play with the little dots. Make this one straight, because if it's not, then it's gonna look funky when you put it all together. So I'm gonna take that, realign it. It's pretty close to the center. Rotate it. You know what? Actually, let's go and just move the anchor for it to about here, and then up. So when we rotate it, it all moves correctly. So it looks like looks like I made that dot too short. So what you can just do is literally stretch it out. Just move it. And you know, these don't have to be completely linear. You can kind of play with them, of course. And then what you're gonna do is make another cylinder, but this one you won't have to make editable, I believe. You just want to make it however segments, like I think I'm gonna stick with 8. I'm gonna give it like 128 height segments, because what you have to do is add what's called a spline wrap to it. I think Y positive. Yeah, Y positive will do it, and then turn down the radius. Oh boy. So I'm gonna have to move it just like that. Move the spline as a whole. This isn't gonna fit perfectly, obviously, but it should come close. And simply just bring it down. And if you need to, which is what I think I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna make this whole thing just a bit smaller. Actually, let's go ahead and make this 64. Turn down the radius even more. I don't think I want to make it some kind of odd shape anymore, so... Hey, I'm tired. I'm very tired, but I really wanted to try this out. then you've kind of got this right here, and what you can do is press Alt-G with them all selected and call this pipe. I'm not done with them, but I'm going to just go ahead and make make this editable. Oh. Oh, what did I do? That ain't supposed to happen. Something's going weird with Cinema 4D. This ain't supposed to happen. It's because it's polygon? What is going on? I don't know what the heck that was. That was weird. Something weird's going on. What on earth is that? What is this effector? Hold on. Oh, that's just the pipe. Where the pipe originally was. So if I turn this off. Okay, well then, what if I delete it? Is it gonna keep doing that? That was really weird. Let's try that again, but this time just go ahead and make it editable. Okay, there we go. My goodness, that was weird. We are going to go ahead and turn that off temporarily. Wait a second. Go ahead and turn this off, this off, this off, this off. Oh, that's going to be tedious, man. You know what? I can just do the faces instead. So what I can do is whoa, that is not what I selected. How many height segments did I give this cylinder real quick? I think I may have given it way too many height segments. Make this 10. Whoa, 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 whoa. 10. No, 10. Height segments, we're going to give that 64. And now we'll add it to the spline wrap. Or the spline wrap. Make it editable. Add the spline wrap to it. Select the spline. Make that Y positive. Yeah. I think I set it to 3. 2 even. Yeah, 2. Definitely 2. Yeah, 2 works for sure. And Make that editable. Add that to the spline wrap. There's the spline. Y positive. Much better. Go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and make like little indents, sort of like what you would see on a pipe normally. We're not gonna select every single lines, all the lines here. We're just gonna select like maybe 2 or 3 layers of it. Oh, you know what? You know what I could do instead of doing this, because this is gonna take forever. Switch it to that. Is that the middle? That is not the middle. We need to find the middle of it. Turn everything off again. Find the middle of this right here. Should be the front, yeah. What's the position of this right now? Go and reset all the positions. That is the middle. We're gonna go up to up to up to trust me, there's a reason why I'm doing this. There's a reason why. You'll see in a second. Hey, what's up, Flander, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. I know this is not what this definitely doesn't tickle everyone's fancy, watching someone do a bunch of modeling, but I figured if that's what I'm gonna go ahead and dedicate my channel to, is motion design, might as well go ahead and just, you know, do what I love, but, you know, live stream it, because you never know, someone might really just want to watch other people do this, and I figured might be kind of a cool idea. I don't know, right now you're just watching me select a bunch of polygons and faces. So this part's not the fun part. Someone asked me to sub to their channel earlier, and I was like, "You're gonna come on my live stream and ask me to sub?" No. I have it set to where like messages like that don't show up in my chat. I have to review it and then let it be seen. Oh, what the heck? You know what? I don't. No wonder. Yeah, that's why it's doing that. You know what? Why not? I'll go ahead and select these as well. And then what you're gonna do is inner extrude that. Wait a second, why is it expanding like that? It shouldn't expand. Oh, that's why. I was like, it should not be expanding. It's still expanding. That means, like, when it expands like that, that means I didn't select a polygon. There it is. I missed a shit ton of polygons. What the hell? There we go. It's not expanding anymore. Yes, it is. Where's it expanding at this time? Bring that down. And then bring that out. So when we actually activate everything, you'll see these like little grooves right here, right? And while I have those selected, I'm going to go ahead and bevel them so they're a bit more prominent. So whenever we turn this stuff back on. You go back to that. You see how the pipes now have that? Yeah, there we go. See, this right here is the stuff that I love doing, and it's like little tips and tricks like that that people don't know that help new up-and-coming like motion designers and stuff like that. These are just little tips and stuff that I think can help. And I'll reactivate everything else in the scene. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and group these together, call this pipe, duplicate it 4 times, and then go ahead and rotate this negative 90 degrees, move it or flip it negatively on the axis. Uh-oh, I didn't do something right. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. I gotta move the anchor again. Yeah, I gotta recenter the anchor. Go ahead and center that about there. Right? Like, some people don't find that stuff interesting. I love that shit. It's little tips like those that that I think, like, little subtle things like that that really make things pop. Oh, duh, no wonder it's not coming out of the ground. I didn't make it high. I forgot the ground is uneven. This landscape needs to, the seed needs to change. Or I need to bring this down. And then pull this down a bit. Because the ground is uneven. I did this on purpose. I totally forgot about that. It was like, why is it still going beneath the ground? Negative 90. Huh. I don't want to have to recenter all this. Come on. Alright, it's a good thing that Cinema 4D makes it easy by having little guides like this to help center things. Or at least I can use them as guides. And then what you do, make sure, actually, maybe that's why. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. That's why it wasn't doing it. I forgot that you don't want to center the anchor towards the model when doing something like this, but more towards the center of the entire, like, scene. So whenever you rotate things, things rotate evenly. I think I'm gonna have to bring them up a bit, though. And you can see that I still didn't do it evenly. Oh well, it's not gonna be perfect, and obviously, like, this isn't like, this is just me messing around. So, you know, I'm not too disappointed if it comes out bad or super bad and uneven. So, yeah, you got that. Now we're gonna go ahead, I guess I can start working on like background objects and stuff for this scene. I'm trying to think of what I want to go with. Since the ground is uneven, obviously it's gonna be like an outside type scene, or not, maybe not so much outside, but maybe like trying to think. What do I want in the background? You know what? Let's just start playing with shapes. Something will come to me eventually. What do I want to place this time? Oh, oh shoot! I think I know what I want to put in the background. Let me see. I need a cube. We're gonna go and bring this down to 50 by 50 by 50. Go ahead and bring that out. Like that. I guess we can leave that at 200. Yeah, and then we're gonna go ahead and make this 7 by 7 by 7. Do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I did with that triangle earlier. So I'm gonna just start playing with it. Extrude that. Bring that in. And then bevel the edges or something. Oh, that's not good. Actually, maybe not. What do I want to put in the background? I don't know. Like, obviously this is going to be the main focus and has to flow with the scene. Maybe. This is actually tough. I don't know what I want to put. Maybe more pipes. Oh, speaking of pipes, maybe I should edit some of these. Play with the pipes a bit as I can. Oh no, don't play with that one. Leave that one alone. So whenever you put it back together, where's the... Don't stretch them out too much though, because then it does take away from the geometry. Because it only has as much geometry as you give it. So keep that in mind. But yeah, just play with it. I'll randomize it later. Actually, let's not randomize it at all right now. I'm gonna reset all of it back to the way it was. Honestly, that was just me stalling, trying to think of what I wanted. You know what? Maybe... where is it? Which one? Maybe it is a cube of some sort. I think I'm running low on coffee. I think I'm gonna go grab another cup of coffee. Maybe that'll jog my creative juices. So I'm just dumbfounded on what I want. Give me a moment. Let me restock on creative fuel. Alright, I'm coming back. Okay, let's continue. Let me take a sip, actually. Maybe that'll help. Oh, that's so good. I love coffee. It is definitely a cube. I can already tell. It didn't take long for that to hit me, huh? So we are going to make that 50 by 50. I'm going to move that to the back. Bring that up. Actually, let's make that like 30. Oh yeah, 30 definitely. And then we're gonna go ahead and do what we did earlier, 7 by 7 by 7. Hit that. And we're gonna kind of do what we did with the pipes, which is where we selected like off-selected things. Yeah, I know. It's like coffee is what fuels my creativeness. It's fantastic. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. Oop, that's too small. Did I misselect something? I don't think something got selected. No, it's just too many polygons. I got it. Okay. Oh, what the heck? No, no, no. I didn't mean to do that. No. Don't want to weld nothing. That was proper English. Don't want to weld nothing. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that other polygon, the edge polygon, went super deep. Like, that would be cool, actually. Hold on. That does give me an idea. We're gonna have to extrude the inner like that. Okay, there are too many subdivisions. We're gonna have to undo that. I know what I want to do now, so that's good. Y segments we're gonna turn down to 3. And X segments we're gonna turn down to 3 as well. So, actually no, we need to just make it 3 by 3 by 3. I wanted more polygons to play with, but it doesn't look like that's working out, so we're gonna go ahead and just redo it. Oops, need this. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys in Great Britain listen to any like old like there was a phase in America where people listened to like this club music that I'm currently listening to. Breathe Carolina used to be so popular, and I feel so nostalgic when I listen to them. All right, and then we want to extrude the inner of that. We're gonna bevel that. Maybe it doesn't need a bevel. Maybe the edges are all that need a bevel. Okay, we gotta do test though real quick. You recognize the music? I'm sorry, I'm uncultured, so I don't know what was popular for you guys and what was popular for us was the same. Oh, dude, well, if it was an American Twitch streamer, I don't doubt it. Like, this stuff, this kind of music gets people pumped. It gets me pumped sometimes too. I can't even lie. And I hate it. Back then when it was like the phase that everybody was going through, I freaking hated this music. But then I realized one day I was like, hey, this stuff really gets you pumped. Go. Bring that down. Just extruded inward. Oh crap, I missed a polygon. Hello? I am in the middle of live streaming this, so I mean, yeah. I'll be in and out. I gotta go to work. That's fine. What the heck do I want to do now? Here we go. What the heck is that? I don't remember creating. Oh, it must have been whenever I pulled that in. I'm pretty sure I want to do something like this. I don't know what that... Actually, that could help. I think I like that. Hold on. And we can bevel it. So So it just kind of, well, no, maybe not bevel it, but then extrude that inward. And extrude that. Just like play off of things. What I'm kind of making and what I'm kind of doing here is my plan is to make kind of like a almost like a tower, but it's got little parts that are glowing. It's gonna look really sick. At least I think it's gonna look sick by the end of it. That's my goal. But I don't know how well it's gonna turn out. Because for some reason during the stream, Cinema 4D has been acting funky with like whenever I subdivide things. I don't know why it's been so funky, but it has been it's been acting up quite a bit. So we'll see how it works. I think that's good. Kind of have that like right there. Also, a quick tip. Do not, if you don't have to model something, then don't do it. Because especially if it's something like a scene that's going to be fixated, because like, or on background objects. Because if you do a full scale modeled scene and you don't need to, you've wasted a lot of time, because you basically don't model things that people aren't going to see. Like, they're going to see the corners of this, right? So really all I need is that in the center. I don't have to do that to the rest of it, because they're not going to see like back here, stuff like that. It's, to me, that's like a waste of time. So I normally don't do those parts. Bring those down a bit. And then I kind of want to make more tubes, honestly, but I don't know where I want them to connect to. Maybe like on the ground, like running across the ground and stuff. I still need more background objects, so let's work on the background objects first. We're gonna make another cylinder. Make that, we're gonna make it 10. And we're gonna give this, we are gonna give this like 7 height segments. Oh, what the heck? No. Ew. Make sure to select all of them this time, that way I don't have to go through that crap again. Except this time, instead of what we were doing with the pipes, we're going to extrude it inner, but we're going to bring it in. And what we're going to do is select the remnants of us doing that. What we're going to do is we're going to bevel those. And we're going to make the inner part, like this right here, this is going to glow when we're done. Or whenever we're done with the scene. There's probably going to be 2 parts to the stream. Just because it is a long process to model scenes for me, because I'm not the best at them. So, like, and the way that I do all the texturing and lighting is through a plugin for After Effects called Element 3D. And I do it all through that. So it means I will have to switch to, I have to switch to another program. Or we could just do that, honestly. Nah. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I beveled it. Bevel. Actually, let's have no subdivisions. And we're gonna take this, move it back here. Oh. Or I have an idea now. This could be like a crazy looking light. Oh, I didn't do it evenly, crap. I thought I did. No. It's fine, it's fine. I think I still know what to do. I think I still have an idea for this. I still do. Move it back here with the cube. Oh. Okay, that is not looking good. So what I'm gonna do is bring it back down like that. No, even that's not looking. Eh. I'm gonna kind of have to eyeball this one. Is it snapping the stuff? What? It's, oh, I have snap on. Oops. Actually, that might help. So, I'm going to turn off the landscape. Or keep that off. And we're going to go ahead and delete that cube, and then we're going to Alt-G, call this BG. Hello? Hey, I am in the middle of something, so you're going to have to keep it down, okay? Alright, thank you. Go ahead and take the dogs out. Go up here and rotate that. That way it all matches. And then... oh crap, that's fine. This is the one I edited. I can just simply do that. And then move it. There we go. We've got two background objects already, so. And what we can do now what are you doing? Oh, we'll take the dogs out first. You turn the snap off, the snap feature off. And then we'll call this one wall, but we're not gonna mess with vertexes and faces just yet. So go ahead and do this. I think it was negative like 31 or 31 for this side. Looks like it's going to be more for this. Go ahead and duplicate it. Then you kind of have your walls. What I might end up doing is not using the uneven ground anymore, because this is looking more geometrical than abstract now, so I might want to rename it to geometrical scene. Oh, hush, you're gonna be let out in a little bit. Quit your whining. Hush. So we got our like core, we've got our little pedestal, we got our pipes, we got our walls, we got our background objects. What else does it need? Because normally what I'll do is I'll throw in a few like misplaced objects throughout this, and then I'll call it a scene. So yeah, I think this is all we're gonna do for this stream, because things were getting crazy at the house. Hey, hush, hush. So, and things were getting crazy at the house as people were coming home. So I think I'll continue this tomorrow. I'll do it at a better time. But thank you guys for watching. There'll be another stream probably tomorrow. See ya.